Welcome back to the Good to Buy channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now, Bitcoin is continuing a bounce from this exact level of support in the shorter term, potentially on its way towards this level of resistance and this major area of liquidity in the Bitcoin liquidation heat map, which we need to pay attention to. And what's very interesting is this is happening right now for Bitcoin and crypto in the shorter term, while the US stock market is actually pulling back a little further in the immediate short term, which I'll talk about in just a moment, alongside Ethereum now set to retest a crucial level on the price chart, acting as strong resistance, while the price of Solana is still playing out this shorter term bullish divergence on the daily time frame. So I'll be talking about all of that and more later in the video, so definitely watch to the end. First of all, just before taking a look at the Bitcoin and crypto charts today, we need to take a quick look at the US stock market. This right here is the S&P 500 index on the 1 hour time frame, and I'm recording this video just before the US stock market is set to open up again. So by the time you're watching this video, it might have potentially just opened or is about to open, but right now in the pre-market, at least as of recording this video, it's sitting below the previous trading day close. And so that basically means right now in the US stock market, we're continuing a little bit more of a pullback in the shorter term because the stock market's set to open below the previous close. So once again, continuing the pullback, kind of like what we saw just here, opening towards the downside. And so at least while the US stock market is continuing to show a bit of weakness in the shorter term, don't expect a lot of strength or a lot of bullish momentum for the crypto market. Of course, we can see little short-term bullish moves here and there, which I'll talk about in just a moment. But overall, if the stock market is looking weak, it's unlikely we'll see significant bullish price action for Bitcoin and crypto, which is why the short-term bullish move that's happening right now as of recording this video for Bitcoin is quite interesting, which I'll talk about in just a moment. But keep that in mind, that's what's happening right now in the US stock market as of recording this video. And if we're taking a look at the Bitcoin charts today on the weekly time frame, this super trend indicator is still sitting in the red, indicating a larger correction or a larger bearish market. And on this weekly Bitcoin price chart, we still have a massive bearish divergence, technically still active. So over the last one day, not a lot has changed on the weekly time frames. And if we're taking a look at the 3-day Bitcoin price chart, we can see that in the somewhat short to mid-term, talking about a period of days or possibly weeks, we have a smaller bullish divergence already confirmed and technically still active here on the 3-day Bitcoin price chart. And as usual, a bullish divergence means we're most likely going to see either a sideways consolidation, chopping around sideways, or a slight bullish relief. It does not necessarily guarantee a huge amount of bullish price action like what we saw last time. That doesn't always happen, so keep that in mind. It is quite likely we'll continue price action kind of like this as a very likely scenario in the coming days or possibly weeks. And if we're taking a look at the daily time frame, at least for now, we're still in this massive range right here, sideways price range on the daily time frame, in between this support and this resistance. First of all, this support, in case you're new to the channel, is still sitting at around 85,000 to 86,000, and this resistance is still sitting at around 92 to 94,000. And so basically the price of Bitcoin has just been bouncing around relatively sideways between support and resistance for over a month now, and at least for now that is still the situation. In fact, in the immediate short term right here, if we're zooming into the 6-hour Bitcoin price chart, we're actually forming an even smaller sideways price range during this larger sideways price range, as we can see right here. Once again, on this 6-hour Bitcoin price chart, we have this level of support and this level of resistance. And in case you're new to the channel, in case you missed my last 1 to 2 videos, this short-term level of support is sitting at around 86.8k, and this level of resistance is sitting at around 89.9k, so pretty much exactly 90,000, also acting as strong resistance here in the shorter term. But obviously right now we're just bouncing between that support and resistance, which means expect bounces at this level and possible rejections from around this level. And considering right now, as of recording this video, we're obviously playing out one of those bounces from this point of support right here. We're during the range, potentially on our way towards testing the upside of the range right here towards close to 90,000, and then once again expect resistance around there, which means a possible struggle or rejection around there on the price chart at give or take 90,000. But also be aware of these levels of liquidity here in the Bitcoin liquidation heat map. First of all, we still have a decent amount of liquidity sitting at around 86.3k, and also a lot of liquidity sitting in between around 90.7k to 90.9k. So basically just above this resistance, we have a lot of liquidity right around around here. And once again, just below this point of support at 86.8k, we have that level of liquidity at around 86.3k. So right around here, which means there's the possibility we could, for example, see a candle wick towards the upside or below this support to wipe out those levels of liquidity, but not necessarily confirming a breakout, as we have seen a few times over the last 1 week or so. We've seen these candle wicks towards the upside, these quick moves up, but then also followed by a quick move back down, just like how we're seeing a move down, and then that's usually followed by another move back up, basically bouncing around in this range. But just keep in mind those specific levels on the price chart, those are still targets for Bitcoin, basically attracting Bitcoin. They are likely levels on the price chart that will likely be hit in the coming days or maybe over the next week or so. But ideally, in order for Bitcoin to start actually breaking out and really start heading in the bullish direction, start gathering a lot more bullish momentum, we not just need to break out above around 90,000, we also ideally need to break out above 94,000, and ideally, while that's happening, have the stock market also show a bit of strength and head back towards all-time highs. If that happens, then we can finally start to flip a lot more bullish again on Bitcoin in terms of these larger moves on the price chart. For now, the bullish price action we're talking about is only short-term, smaller moves in the price during these sideways price ranges, obviously here on the daily time frame, and this even smaller sideways price range here on the 6-hour chart. And so for now, that is still the situation. That is what is happening right now, and the next likely price targets to pay attention to, and what is likely the case moving forward in the coming days, weeks, and possibly months if we're looking at the bigger picture. And of course, this is the time to be set up ready to go on a crypto exchange. As soon as we see one of these breaks and one of these entry signals for a trading opportunity, definitely get set up ready to go on a crypto exchange to take advantage of the next trading opportunity. Not financial advice. And if you use the first link below this video in the description and in the pinned comment, that first link below the video will take you to this page right here over on the 2bit crypto exchange, where you can take advantage of some major bonuses. And by the way, 2bit is also a no KYC exchange, and as you can see on this page right here, there's currently a 1 million USDT prize pool, and you don't have to be the best trader in the world to claim part of this prize money right here. There's a bunch of different ways that this is split up here, where you can claim part of this prize money simply just by trading crypto over on 2bit using that link below the video. So especially if you're going to be trading crypto anyway, or preparing to take the next trading opportunity, you might as well check this out. Take advantage of this. Once again, first link below this video, and remember, 2bit is also a no KYC exchange. But if you want another option out there, another exchange that I also use, especially for sideways price ranges just like this, where you could also claim extra bonuses on, then for that, check out the second link below this video in the description and in the pinned comment, because that second link below this video will take you to this page right here over on the Pinex crypto exchange, where you could also take advantage of exclusive bonuses that are only available using that link. So if you click that link, make your account, complete KYC, you get a 50 USDT bonus on your Pinex account. And on top of that, there's deposit bonuses here. If you deposit as little as 100 USDT, you get a 100 USDT bonus on your account. If you deposit 10,000, you get a 1,000 USDT bonus onto your Pinex account. So basically a bunch of free money here from the exchange, which you can claim using that second link below the video to Pinex. So once again, if you're going to be trading crypto anyway, you might as well check this out. Take advantage of this using that link. But with that being said, taking a quick look at the Bitcoin dominance chart on the daily time frame, and right now the Bitcoin dominance is still trending just slightly in the bullish direction, but obviously still lacking bullish momentum. So yes, it's still looking more bullish than bearish, but overall, I don't expect obviously a massive move straight towards the upside or anything like that. And so overall, it's quite likely that Bitcoin will hold up pretty well compared to a lot of altcoins. But with that being said, not necessarily hugely outperform the altcoin market. So still expect similar price action for a lot of the major altcoins out there as to what Bitcoin is doing. So keep that in mind. And if we're taking a look at Ethereum on the daily time frame, right now the price of ETH is looking extremely likely we're about to retest this level of resistance, which is sitting at around $3,040 to $3,050. So really in between around 3,000 to 3.1k, expect a lot of resistance in that range right there, where we could likely struggle at or possibly reject from. But if the price of ETH actually confirms ideally a daily candle close above 3.1k and actually holds above that level, in that situation, the next immediate target would be at just above 3.2k, more specifically around 3230 to 3250 as another potential point of resistance resistance to watch out for, and above that, I'd expect more resistance at around 3,400. And as for support, also expect a lot of support still in between around 2750 to 2.8k. We also have an ascending line of support here for this possible head and shoulders pattern sitting at just above 2.8k, more specifically around 2830. And for the bulls out there, the people that are bullish on Ethereum, it's very good to see this slight little bounce happening right now for Ethereum in the short term, because the longer this goes on, that basically means we're not really forming the head and shoulders pattern anymore. Now, of course, if we see a dump in the next like 1 or 2 days, very soon, it's possible we could still play this out as a bearish price pattern if that actually confirms a break to the downside below around 2.8k very soon in the next few days or so. But like I've explained recently here on the channel, if this continues longer, if we continue a bit more of a bullish relief, or even just some choppy sideways price action for, let's just say, another couple of weeks, then in that situation, we wouldn't really be forming a head and shoulders pattern at all anymore, because the right shoulder would become too large for this price pattern. And so once again, the price action that we're seeing right now is good news for Ethereum, because we're potentially avoiding a much worse price target towards the downside. And if we're taking a look at the 3-hour Ethereum price chart right now, obviously the price is continuing a little bit more of a slight relief, just following Bitcoin and other cryptos. Obviously in the short term, a lot of the market is highly correlated. So if Bitcoin's bouncing from this support, expect something similar for a lot of major altcoins like Ethereum, playing out just a slight little bullish relief. But remember, we're also about to retest some major resistance right here, which if we're looking at more specific levels in the short term, we have a lot of resistance at around $3,050 to $3,060. And I would also expect more resistance at around 3,160. And as for support to watch out for, I'd also expect a lot of short-term support right here, sitting at pretty much exactly 2.9k. And once again, more support closer towards around 2750 to 2.8k, as I said earlier. And in terms of what is very likely going to happen moving forward, just in the short term, we're likely going to continue price action like what we've seen over the last 1 day, up until we're just about to retest some major resistance here, and then start to expect a lot of struggle around these points of resistance that I just mentioned. So that's what I expect moving forward in the immediate short term. And if we're taking a look at Solana on the daily time frame, right now Solana is still actively playing out this bullish divergence on the daily Solana price chart, which means continue to expect either just a slight bullish relief in the short term, or maybe a bit of choppy sideways price action, which over the last 1 to 2 weeks is exactly what has been playing out as predicted. And so basically, I continue to expect this same sort of price action that we've been seeing just recently moving forward, at least over the coming days. This could even play out for another 1 or 2 weeks, that sort of time frame, but at least the next few days, I continue to expect either a little bit more of a bullish relief, or maybe some choppy sideways price action. So not necessarily a huge bullish reversal with massive bullish momentum, but just a slight little relief, a break from all of the bearish price action is still quite likely here in the shorter term on the daily time frame for the price of Solana. And as for support and resistance to watch out for, as of recording this video, we're now breaking out back above around 124 to 125, so we could now find support again at that level. But keep in mind, over the last few days, that level has started to lose relevance, considering the amount of breaks out and breaks back to the downside below that level. And so as for other support to watch out for, I'd expect a lot of support at close to 120, especially in between 115 to 120, acting as a strong area of support. And as for resistance to watch out for, expect some resistance at close to $130. And if we break out past that point, expect major resistance in between 143 to 147. And so once again, what I expect in the immediate short term, despite the fact that we've not yet confirmed the end of this larger bearish trend, just in the short term for the coming days or possibly weeks, I do continue to expect likely a little bit more of a relief like this moving forward, up until we start running into some of these points of resistance where the price could start to struggle at or possibly reject from. So keep that in mind. And if we're taking a look at the price of XRP on the weekly time frame, we're still not looking very good on the larger time frames here for XRP, still playing out a massive bearish divergence, which has been playing out very nicely here for multiple months. But we are running into really the final significant level of support before potentially much lower prices, and that final level of support is sitting at around $1.80. So still expect a lot of support at $1.80. And if we're taking a look at the daily time frame, we still have this smaller bullish divergence technically still active on the daily XRP price chart, which means continue to expect either some choppy sideways price action or just a slight little bullish relief as the very likely outcomes, the most common outcomes from a bullish divergence. So that is still likely here in the shorter term during the much larger bearish trend, as we've seen many times over the last multiple months during this larger bearish trend. And as for support and resistance, as I just said earlier, we still have a lot of support at around $1.80. And now that we're continuing a slight little bullish relief here in the short term, expect a lot of resistance at close to $1.95 and also more resistance in between $2 to $2.05. So those are my expectations moving forward and the key levels to watch out for along the way in the shorter term. And of course, the bigger picture not changing over the last one day. And if we're taking a look at the price of Chainlink on the daily time frame, right now the price of Chainlink is also still actively playing out this bullish divergence over the last one day. This has not been invalidated, which means continue to expect either choppy sideways price action or a slight bullish relief as a very likely scenario. And obviously I've been saying that exact same thing for over a week now, for almost 2 weeks now, because it has been perfectly playing out as predicted. So there's no reason to change the prediction if the prediction has been perfectly playing out as expected since weeks ago. And so I'm saying the same thing right now that I said almost 2 weeks ago back here. Continue to expect choppy sideways price action or just a slight little bullish relief is a very likely scenario moving forward, at least in the coming days, possibly another couple of weeks. And as for support and resistance levels to watch out for, we still have a lot of support at give or take $12 in between $11.90 to $12.10 and major resistance at around $12.80 and also in between $13.30 to $13.50. And if we're zooming into this area on the price chart, we still have a possible head and shoulders pattern, but like I said earlier, for Ethereum, in order to really confirm this possible head and shoulders pattern, a bearish price pattern, we need to see a breakdown pretty quickly in the next few days or so below this neckline, which for Chainlink is sitting at around $11.80 to $11.90. So for now, once again, not currently confirmed, and in order for it to confirm, we need to confirm it really in the next few days or so. And so those are my expectations and the key levels to watch out for all of these crypto assets. And remember, this is the calm before the storm. We're still waiting for the next trading opportunity, waiting for the next entry signal as soon as we break one of these key levels on the price chart for Bitcoin or another crypto, etc. And so once again, this is the time to get set up ready to go on a crypto exchange. And if you use those links below the video, remember you can claim extra bonuses that are only available using those links, and also no KYC exchanges using the links below this video. And if you want to actually know how you can trade these sort of moves no matter what the price is doing, then make sure to watch these videos popping up right here on your screen. The video in the top left shows you how you can profit from bullish or bearish price action using long positions or short positions, and the video in the bottom left shows you how you can easily profit from this choppy sideways price action right here. But anyway, that's everything that I have to say for today. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video.